Hi guys. Sorry, I had to switch over to recording on my computer versus my cell phone because I actually ran out of storage space on my cell phone. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Young Living essential oils. These are going to be my most favorite part of doing this class is talking about the essential oils. So let's talk first about the dietary supplement line that comes in your premium starter kit. So you're going to get the Diges Vitality, you're going to get the Peppermint Vitality, the Lemon Vitality, the Thieves Vitality, and the Copaiba Vitality, which I don't have these in the Vitality line, but those are what comes in your kit. So these are great because they can be taken internally. They're pure, they're safe, and so I actually take these quite frequently. For instance, let's talk about the lemon. We talked about lemon. I put it in my water, but lemon is great to put in your water, which I drink in my water all the time. So that's a great way. It's high in D-limonene, and it helps balance the pH levels in your body. This is especially great for those people who have acidic conditions. So this is really, really great. You can also diffuse it if you want to purify the air, which I like to use this along with purification in my diffuser when I'm wanting to clean the air and really purify it. It's also a great degreaser. Right? Great, right? You can use it by cleaning your countertops. If you have, I did this with a fellow oily member. I went to her house and she was having a really hard time getting this label off of a jar that she wanted to reuse. So I told her, so let me try it, let me try it. So I put some lemon on it and I just rubbed it and the label and the stickiness, all that came right off. So it's really great for using that. It's also really great for cleaning your fruits. I use it on my daughter's blueberries, which I did a picture. I might end up posting it here, where I had a glass bowl and I put a couple of drops of lemon and I placed her blueberries in there. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but a lot of the blueberries have like a white film that no matter how much you wash them, you can't get them off. Well, if you stir it around in the lemon water for a little while, then rinse it, takes the white film off, and you've got really beautiful blueberries. So that's how I used that as well. So this is a really great oil to use. It's one of our favorites. I go through this a lot. I buy a lemon every single month. I can also take it in the capsule along with the peppermint vitality. To help with weight management, which I do on a daily basis as well. So lemon is really great and it smells delicious. The next one we're going to talk about is peppermint. Now, peppermint has a really crisp, refreshing smell and taste. You can actually place a drop of it on the roof of your mouth for fresh breath. You can put it in a capsule with lemon to help with weight management as well. And there's two other great ways that we like to use peppermint in our home. It's really great to help for a couple things. To help with digestion. So I will talk about the Diges here in a moment, but the Diges has a very strong smell. And peppermint also helps with digestion, so it's a great layer to put on top of the Diges. So you can place the Diges on and then layer it with peppermint to kind of help with that smell, but it also helps with digestion. Helps with the occasional nausea. So you can actually, if you're starting to feel a little bit nauseous, you can smell it, put it in the palm of your hand, cup it over your mouth and breathe it in. Or you can just smell it directly from the bottle. It'll help eliminate some of that nausea that you're feeling. Also, it helps with occasional head pressure, and which is what my husband likes to use. And he keeps a bottle in his bag at work. And if he starts to feel one coming on, he just places a drop of it in his hand, and then he puts it across the forehead. He rubs it into the temples and back behind the neck. Works really great for that occasional head pressure. So this is a must-have in your stash as well. We keep a bottle of peppermint all the time as well. The next one is Diges. Diges is what I call it. It's actually called Diges, the proper way of saying it, but I call it Diges. I've always called it Diges. Now, originally, Diges did not come in the starter kit when I started with Young Living, but it was one of the first oils I purchased outside of the starter kit because My daughter dealt with digestion issues stemming from when she was born. Long story, but I wanted to make sure that this was one of the ones that I had. Now it comes in the kit, and now it's in the Vitality. So you can take it in your water for faster results, or you can rub it on your belly for that digestion issue. This is really great for those times where you're going to be eating a lot of food, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday parties, where you know the amount of food you're eating is a little more than what you normally do, and it can cause a little bit of stomach issues. So Digees is a really great way, really great one to take after a big meal. Or if you're going to be traveling abroad and drinking the water or eating different foods, this is really great to have as part of your daily regimen when you're using your dietary supplements. So, but we use it as putting it in or on the belly, and it really works well with her. And it works well with us as well. So you can dilute it. You can put it in a roller bottle, which is what we do, so that it's easier to roll on the belly. But it's really great for digestion. This is one of our must-haves as well. The next one we're going to talk about is these. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can say I love every single one of these oils because who am I kidding? I love them all. Okay, I wholeheartedly love this oil. Okay, it's an immune boosting oil. It's great for I've got a daughter, so we're constantly going places where she's gonna be touching stuff that a bunch of other little kids have been at. You don't know what they're. You're sitting in a grocery cart, you're playing on the gym, you're playing wherever anybody is. You're going to a bookstore. Who knows? You can just catch anything anywhere. So I always make, I make a little roller bottle. It's called the Immune Booster Roll-On, and it includes the Thieves. But I could just put Thieves and carrier oil on the bottom of her feet, which is great. I make my Thieves spray, which is distilled water and Thieves in a little spray bottle, and I spray everything with that. I spray the carts, I spray our hands, everything. I also make my own Thieves soap, and that's really great for cleaning off those germs. So Thieves is really great. Now, if I'm starting to feel a little bit of my throat's starting to bother me a little bit, I can put it in make a Thieves tea, which is warm water, honey, Thieves, and lemon oil. Oh my gosh. That really works, helps soothe the throat. So that's another way. Or you can just put it directly on a teaspoon of lemon and honey, and take it like a spoonful of Thieves and lemon. I keep saying lemon, Thieves and honey, which is a really great thing to use. So there's so many ways to use this. I wish I could go through every single way to use it, but Thieves is a great one, and it's a vitality oil, so it can be taken internally as well. So just keep that in mind. That's why I drink it in my tea. Copiba. Okay, let me tell you how we use Copiba in the house. Copiba is a great enhancer. So we typically use it topically, but it can be taken internally as well. And let me actually look at the benefits for internal, because I honestly don't use it internally. I use it topically, but because it's now part of the Vitality line, I want to make sure I talk to you about what it can do for you. You can drink it in tea or water as well. It helps to aid in digestion. Okay, so here's another digestion oil, which is great to know because, like I said, we're constantly using Digees and peppermint for digestion issues. So this is another one that we can add to that. It helps support the body's natural response to injury and irritation, and it has a rich, uplifting, and woodsy smell. It does have a woodsy smell, which I really like. Yeah, it's great smell. So it helps. It's an enhancer as well. So say for instance, we're going to be talking about this in the next video. We got Panaway. This is great for helping with pain. But if you want to really drive that oil in, Copiba is going to do that. It's a great layer. So I layer it over my Panaway and coconut oil, and it really drives that oil further in. So I would say Copiba is used as an enhancer, but it can be taken internally for digestion issues as well. So those are the dietary oils that come in your premium starter kit. Now, if you have some questions, leave them in the comments below. But do comment down below so you can get entered into our giveaways. And if you have any questions, that'll be a great opportunity for you to ask your questions then. And in the next video, we'll talk about the next 6 oils that come in your premium starter kit. Okay, see you soon.